Hello, hello, hello. Hi. How are you? What is happening? You guys are ready. I'm looking at the comments and I think on YouTube especially you can kind of post comments before it starts. Hello. Hello, Jennifer Fowler. Hello, Dory from North Carolina. Hello, Christine. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Da, 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 da. Good morning, Ellen. Live at the Loom is our little half-hour kind of virtual get-together, and we just happen to talk about some weaving in there. That's how it goes. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Hi, you guys. Okay, so I have to tell you that feeling pretty good today. You'll see I have new hair. I got a cut yesterday. We chopped it too. I thought for the winter, I thought, well, maybe I'll kind of let the top kind of grow out a little bit longer so it could be a little more swoopy. I think I made it 2 haircuts, maybe three. And yesterday I walked in and I was like, you got to get this crap off my head. It's just too much. So we chopped it nice and short, nice and pixie-ish, which makes me immensely happy. And I am rocking. I bought this adorable dress like last fall and I've worn it exactly once. And yesterday it occurred to me, I'm like, winter's almost over. I need to wear the damn dress because it's so cute. It's so comfortable. So I am wearing the dress. I am rocking the hair. It is a good day. It's a good day, folks. You let me know if things are equally coming together on your end of the world. Hello, Dawn. Jennifer says looks pretty and fun. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. I was feeling kind of sassy. I was just thinking that it's all good. By the way, I know you guys haven't met me in person, but I'm not a big person. I'm 5'3", and I don't know how this happens, but I swear the arms are still a little bit short. Like I swear I don't have monkey arms. I don't think I do at least, but the arms on the dress are just a little bit short. Isn't that funny? Do you guys have that problem? I don't know. It's crazy enough. Hello, Christy. Carrie said you just reminded me to hide my grays, or not. You do you, Carrie. No worries. Good morning, Sherry. Good rainy morning from, I think we talked about this. Is it Ilwaco, Washington? I like that. Hi, Sue. Is it Suze or Susie? Let me know, my dear. Hi, Alex. Love the new do. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. There's something about a haircut. I gotta tell you, I don't know if it does this for you, but okay, you ready? I've had the same hairdresser. We figured over 20 years. Over 20 years, I've gone to the same person, which means, by the way, that I drive like over an hour to see her. So yes, it's a little bit crazy, but I make a whole day of it. It's all fun. And I can't imagine not going to Sarah to get my hair cut. So you know how that goes. Once you find a good hairdresser, oof, like full stop, done. Life is complete. Dawn says I have the opposite problem. Oh, with the sleeves, arms are always too long. Just knit my first sweater. Awesome. The sleeves fit. Yeah, you can adjust it, Dawn. I love that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Dory says she has the opposite problem. She's 5'2", but really short arms. So even petite sleeves are too long. Dory, I would trade you. I don't. Yes. That. Yeah. Nice. Sue. Is it Suze or Susie? I'm sorry, dear. From the Netherlands. Oh, that's so cool. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. It's afternoon. Excellent. What time is it there for you? I'm always curious as to how many hours ahead you are. There you go. Jamie. Oh, I love you, Jamie. Jamie hasn't cut her hair in 8 years. She's got Jamie has the coolest dreads, which is way fun. Jamie is the coolest for sure. Here we go. Jennifer says she was a hairdresser for 21 years. Don't work anymore. It's a hard job, isn't it, Jennifer? I would think that it is very physically demanding. I would just, I don't know that I could do it. Okay. Susie says in the Netherlands it is 15. So you're let's see, do the math. 3:35 in the afternoon, right? See all the translating. Yeah, right. 3:35. Okay, excellent. So that means that you are 6 hours ahead. Does that sound right? Ooh, doing math quickly on camera is it's a whole another level of challenge, folks. Let me just share that with you. It is for sure. Okay, so yes. So tell me how you are. How are things? We're having just the most crappy weather right here at the moment. It is, yeah, it's like rainy and it's gonna drop down temperature wise. And yeah, yeah. So let me know how things are at your house. How are you? How was your last week? All the good things. Jennifer, who used to be a hairdresser, says it is a lot physically and mentally. I can't even imagine, Jennifer. That's, yeah. Excellent. Carrie says, until Saturday, we are 6 hours ahead of you. Okay, my clock's changed to Saturday 1 hour. Is that forward? So, Carrie, does that mean that you'll be then 7 hours after Saturday, or will we be 5 hours after Saturday? Ooh, translating the international clock. I love that you guys, there's so many international friends now. I love that. That is amazing. I'm so happy you're here. Hello, Connie from Minnesota. Fabulous. Chris, my friend Chris, who lives close to me, she says, it is indeed a wee bit wet out here. It sounds like we should break into like little leprechaun kind of voice or something. Yes, it is. Yeah, it's sloppy. It's sloppy here. It's gonna get cold, which is that's a fun combination. Dawn is waiting for snow here in Nova Scotia. Slow day at work, day off tomorrow. I get to weave. Yay! It's Friday and Dawn gets to weave. I think we should all celebrate. That says yeah. Okay, so Carrie says after Saturday Carrie's in Spain. She'll be 7 hours ahead. Okay, all right. That's still doable though, right? That doesn't put you in the middle of the night. That's a good thing. Yes. Dory says gray with fog this morning, but supposed to clear, get 77 here in North Carolina. 77. Ooh, Dory, that's warm. Love that. Middle Tennessee, Jennifer's reporting from, is 54 and cloudy. Christine says, took me 20 years to find my perfect hairdresser. Yeah, right? Paid more than I ever thought I would, but it was worth it. End of story. She retired. On the hunt again. Oh, no. Oh, Christine. Oh, my heart breaks for you, darling. That's, yeah, right? Yes. Connie says 21 and partially sunny. Carrie says, I learned the clock changes, spring forward, fall back. Yes, exactly. Perfect. Susie, I love your videos. Thank you, Susie. That's so sweet. From the Netherlands. That's so cool. Hi, Jody. This is Jody from Cotton Clouds. Everyone say hi to Jody. Sun finally came out this morning after 2 straight days of rain and snow. Ooh, that's rough. You deserve some sunshine, my friend, for sure. Hi, Mike. He says, sorry that I'm late. You didn't miss a thing, Mike. You're here. It's perfect. You're here right on time, my friend. Oh, oh, Carrie, you're my favorite. Look at that. Carrie says she would stay up all night just for me. Oh, Carrie, you just melted my heart right there. Let's see. What? Okay, wait. Okay, let's see here. Jennifer, Christine, ask her who she recommends for you. Was that the haircut thing? Yeah, right? Because you have to have a good hairdresser. You have to. There we go. Dawn says, hi, Jody from Cotton Clouds. Hand pink waving. Is that your handle? Is that what that is? Christy says sun and no wind yet in southern New Mexico. Jennifer jumped in. Hi, Jody. I love my package. See? Jody is the deliverer of all things fun and good, isn't she? With her little yarn kits. I love that. Okay, so let's roll right into it, folks. Tell me about the projects. How was last week? Did you get some stuff done? Are you emptying out your looms, getting ready for an April weave along by chance? Just in case. Let me know how the projects are going. I have to take a big old swig of my hot tea. One of these days I have to bring my tea with so you can see it. The stuff I'm working on now is this green tea, but it's got like long, it looks like grass clippings, which sounds horrible, but it's one of those kind of the green tea that's like, it's not ground up at all. It's really like tea leaves. It's very fun and very green. It's very grassy. You have to like grassy tea. You have to. That's I'm one of those weirdos. It really, really does. Ellen started weaving some springtime towels. Woohoo! I love that. There's nothing better than springtime towels, right? How's everybody else doing? Oh no. Tanya says a funeral injured hip for me. No project, unfortunately. Oh, Tanya, sweetheart. Take care of you, would ya? Injured hip. Aw. You be careful with you. Here we go. Sherry says I've been staring at my naked baby wolf, waiting for inspiration. It's gonna hit you. It's gonna like a ton of bricks, Sherry. Here it comes. We'll give you all the inspiration you need, my friend. Jamie says, "Oh my God, I'm still threading my loom with the dyed warp. Someone want to come finish it for me? We'll get right on that, Jamie. No worries. Dory is into the second of my 4 towels on a floor loom. I started my scarf on the rigid heddle. Nice. Considering adding a table loom to the collection, but don't know which brand to choose. Okay, you guys chime in. What's your favorite table loom? Let's give Dory some ideas. Connie is emptying out a loom, but hoping the hubby gets like that he finishes it, or he helps you with that. Connie, clarify for us, my dear. Let's see. Mike is frantically trying to finish my overshot sampler in time for the weave along. Mike, how much do you have to go? What is this going to be a real stretch? Because you could the weave along. Honestly, you can do a project in less than a month, but I try to make sure everyone has plenty of time. Jennifer will be warping a chenille, wait, where'd she go? Plaid scarf from rigid heddle loom, and my floor loom has been shipped and will be here soon. Woohoo! That's very exciting. Okay, Jennifer, are you doing chenille in both the warp and the weft for your plaid scarf? Because I gotta be honest, I chenille and the warp has always been a problem for me. And now, of the 2 projects I've tried, maybe. So let me know your experience with chenille in your thing. Yeah. Christy says using some random yardage to make zipper pouches. Ooh, oh, I love that idea, Christy. That's brilliant. Dawn's currently doing towels. I need to get them done and off so I can do some samples for classes I'm teaching in July. Fabulous. Can't wait for the new studio so I can reassemble the floor loom. Heck yeah. What classes are you teaching, Dawn? Keep us posted as to what you are offering and where we can find them. Connie has a 15-inch loom that's converted in time. It'll happen. We have faith, Connie. Let's see. Carrie says no projects on the go, tidying up my craft room and prep for the holidays. Nice, but already have things in mind for my return. Yay. Let's see. Here's Christine. Just finished hand sewing hems on 5 towels. Ooh, God bless you. I found it very meditative and I'm missing the finishing, waiting for one more cone of fiber before winding my next project. Okay, the whole finishing thing, let me know. Okay, how is that for you? I'll do it. I don't love it. Well, clearly I don't sew. But even like the handwork, I have to like get in just the right frame of mind. Like I had to put one of my favorite shows on television. I had to have the good light. Like it is, I have to psych myself up. That's what it is. I have to psych myself up to do the finishing stuff. Let's see. Susie says I'm weaving from the double weave book. Oh, the sampler. Oh, nice. Oh, double weave. Oh, we love some double weave. Sherry says I have a Leclerc Voyager table loom 8 harness, and I really like it. Oh, as a recommendation. Oh, good for a table loom. It's especially nice if you are going to a workshop. What's the size of that, Sherry? Your the Voyager table loom 8 harness. Yeah, that's a very nice suggestion. I have Shacked, which I love. I think they're very comfortable. I also would recommend a Wool House. They make a beautiful loom, especially their table looms are gorgeous. And very, very, what I learned about the Wool House looms, shout out to Tim and Cynthia, is that they will collapse down flat, which is really nice. Now, not that you're going to travel with it all the time, but when you do, it goes down flat, even with a project in it, which is lovely. So those are my kind of suggestions, a Shacked or a Wool House. Let's see. Carrie, here we go. Carrie says, favorite table loom is Ashford because it can fold down real small. Oh yeah, same kind of idea. I love that. Yes. Mike says 3 yards is more than I thought. I work full time as a therapist. Oh, you're busy. So I don't get to weave as much as I would like. Mike, we hear you. That is okay. You do your best, my friend. We're here for you. No worries. Okay, let's see. Jennifer, what was isn't that funny? We're going too fast. I don't remember what I asked you. Oh, the chenille plaid was the Cotton Clouds kit. Thank you. Yeah, I had asked about Jennifer's chenille, and she said it's from a kit from Cotton Clouds. We love that. Thank you, Jody. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Here's Sherry's recommendation. Get chenille scarf kit from Jody, and you'll find out how wonderful it is to weave with. Okay, all right, okay, excellent. Oh, yes. Okay, Dory asked Wool House. It's all one word, Wool House looms. Who's on? Ellen or Jamie, will you put on the link to Wool House? It's under like Fiber Artist Supply or something like that. If you ladies wouldn't mind, one of you put up the link for that, that'd be awesome. Okay, Carrie says, I have a question for you. Fabulous. We love a question, Carrie. How do you make small projects? I mean, small warps, bits on the ends of the other warp, long warps, and many small items. I tend to make a long warp and cut small projects out of it. That is usually my approach because it takes a long time to dress a loom. Pardon me, you might as well weave a whole bunch and then cut things out. Do you guys have other ideas how to make small projects? Thoughts? We're such a good kind of think tank here, aren't we? I love that. Christine is considering a 16 harness. Wow. 16 harness Ashford table loom, but I'm hesitating over the plastic looking hardware. Oh, interesting. Has anyone worked with the Ashford table loom? Christine, let's get some feedback for you. Let's see what we can do. Dawn. Oh yeah, Dawn is teaching. She said teaching at Sisterhood. Words are hard. Sisterhood Fibers in. Wow, what is it? Tatamagouche? Is that even close? Is that even remotely? It's in Nova Scotia. We love that. One class on double weave, double width tubes, etc., and another waffle weave, dish towel, dishcloth. Ooh, you know we love some waffle weave and we love some double weave. We could just all take a road trip to Nova Scotia. What do you think? It's in July, right? We have time to plan this. That sounds like fun. Dawn, is there a website that we can that people that might live in Nova Scotia can you look you up? That'd be awesome. Okay, here Dory chimed in. She said my rigid head is Ashford with plastic hardware, and I have issues with releasing the toggles as I have arthritic hands and find them hard to release. Thank you, Dory. That is very good feedback. I appreciate that. That is yeah. Thank you for your 2 cents on that because that's helpful as you're looking at it. You can't always kind of anticipate what it's gonna be like to actually use it. Oh. Look at you. Both Jamie and Ellen came through. This is the link for, see how Woolhouse, it's all together, Woolhouse tools. You guys can do a little screenshot of that right there. That's, you can go check out Fiber Artist Supply. They're based out of Cincinnati, which, you know, I love a good local Midwest company. So yes, thank you, Jamie and Ellen. They both were like, I'm on it. I got you. See, that's it's awesome. Okay, Dawn said I came kind of close with the regional name. Okay, here we go. She said you can find it. No, come to Nova Scotia. Okay, don't tease a girl. Maybe Woolstock East in September. Nice. Yes, Dory, we understand. Dory was saying toggles isn't the right word, but I know it's the thing that break the beam knobs. Yes, I think I know what you mean, Dory. Yes, I understand. Oh, here we go. Tanya chimed in about the table loom. I have a 32-inch 8 harness Ashford table loom, and so far no problems with the plastic hardware. You have to release tension from the front brake to release the tension on the back brake, at least if your hands are weaker. I understand. Yeah. Thank you, Tanya. That's good feedback. I like that. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Arthritic hands, that's real, right? That is tough. That is tough. Carrie says Ashford table loom 8 or 16 shaft has sturdy plastic turning knobs. I find no problem to use. Okay. I love that. Very nice. Wow. See all the good stuff. So, we're going to talk about my project here in just a moment, but I would just say that my update from the last week is that I went down to hang out with my family in the Indianapolis area. And I don't know if you were with me last week, but I was telling you about the fish sandwich. Did I tell you about this? So there is a restaurant in Carmel, Indiana called Bub's, which Bub's is known for their burgers. Like they have, it's called the Big Ugly, something ugly, which is a burger that after it's cooked is a pound. It's ginormous. Anyways, that's what they're known for, is this massive burger. You get a platter basically with this burger and fries. And so what they do is during Lent, between Ash Wednesday and Easter, they do a special fish sandwich. Now, I think they usually have a fish sandwich on the menu, but this is supposed to be like extra special. I don't know what the case is. But it has become a thing for me to come down and meet up with my brother, sister-in-law, and their 2 little ones that are 8 and 10, which is so fun. And we go to Bub's, we get a fish sandwich. And I got to be honest, the fish sandwich is good. It is not, God's gift to fish sandwiches. However, it's just become tradition. So last weekend, I drove down and we had a lovely afternoon at Bub's, eating fish sandwiches, wandering around Carmel, and we just kind of hunkered down. It was so nice. So that was kind of my update. Pardon me, my update for last week. All the kind of fun things happening, and then it's a heck of a lot of getting ready for the April Weave Along. Whoo, yes, the April weave along. We had the big announcement on Monday that we're all going to do some herringbone, which I'm very excited about. And the kit is available if you would like the kit. You're under no obligation to get the kit, of course. However, if you want all the stuff done for you, it's really easy then. Our friend Jody sends you the yarn, and then you just get the instructions from me. Easy enough. By the way, just as a total sidebar, I am going to do a April Weave Along Q&A, a video, probably come out tomorrow, just because I've had some questions come in, which is awesome. I love that. And I figured it'd be easier. I know how it is. Sometimes it's easier just to put a video on than it is to go somewhere and read stuff, because reading is hard. We know this, right? Reading is hard. It takes more energy. So if I can just push a button, off we go, right? Yeah, we love that. So yeah, okay. So I know some other people were cheering on for the chenille. Okay, I would give chenille another shot. I have a little bit of chenille in my project here. You'll see in just a moment, which I think we should get to it. I'm gonna take one more swig. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's let me get stuff out of the way. Let me tilt you down just a little bit. Everyone hang on. Let me move you just so you can see. It's always a matter of what goes where. Okay, is that enough? Let me see. Okay, everyone hang on. Don't get seasick. I'm gonna move it down just a little bit. This is always like the song and dance. This is the video, song, and dance, folks. That's what this is. All right, we can kind of see it. Oh yeah, okay, you can see this. Okay. This is the wall hanging that I've been working on for about 13 years now. No, it hasn't been that long, I promise you. But it has been a challenge. And you know how challenging projects, they're good for you. They're good for you to think outside the box and try other things. But the idea is I wanted it to be kind of an ombre, and I want to really focus on texture, right? The idea is that it's supposed to kind of reflect the beach. We live 4 miles from Lake Michigan right here. And my client, the beach is very important to her. So this is going to have kind of lots of warm tones, cool tones, but a whole variety of different textures and sizes, which is going to be very fun. So you'll notice here, this is my little chenille section, because as it turns out, and you've probably experienced this, is that chenille, a white chenille, is about the brightest yarn you're going to find. That's what, when I pulled out all of my yarns from the shelves and I looked at everything that I had to offer, the chenille was the one that really stood out, right? If you've ever experienced that, it's just kind of the nature of the way the yarn is composed. It's sparkly, right? At least mine ended up being very sparkly. So that was going to be kind of the hot spot, like the brightest section in the entire project. So see, I still feel like we're a little weird, so I'm going to move things. There we go. How about that? Okay, we'll try that. All right, so I'm just starting, as you can tell. I'm at the very beginning. You've probably heard my song and dance, but I use toilet paper for my spacers, just to kind of get my yarns from, instead of being all bunched together, to get them kind of evenly spaced out. Now, here's what's going to be fascinating. And I've just started what I've woven maybe a ½ inch, like hardly anything. But I, my yarns that I chose throughout the whole warp are a whole variety of different sizes. So as I went, I kept changing the spacing because I didn't want, this really chunky yarn to be crazy close together, but I also didn't want this really fine yarn to get lost in the project. So the verdict's still out. We'll see. I am using kind of, when I say a yarn looks dirty, that's not a bad thing. But have you ever had this kind of, look at this kind of yarn. It's got like speckles to it and this really interesting texture. I love it, but it has a really, it's earthy. It's earthy. That's probably a good word. So it has a real kind of earthy kind of vibe to it. So I'm starting out with this. I'm going to start kind of, let's see. Oh, let me think that through. Isn't that funny? I was thinking I was starting at the top, but I think that's going to put my hot spot at the wrong side. Okay, I got to think through that. Maybe this is the bottom then. This probably has to be the bottom. Okay, see, it's a good thing we're talking about this as I'm going through it, because this needs to stay on the left side. Yeah, I think this has to be the bottom of it. Okay, I got to rethink my whole weft here. So this is a sample. That's what's happening right now. As you see me like going, wait, let me think this through. This is a sample now, folks, because I think I have to start at the other side. Either that or just do the Oh, see, here's why hard projects are hard to do on the live on the live video, because you realize that you're talking to your audience that your project is going the wrong way. It doesn't matter. So here's basically what's going to happen is that the idea with the weft as I go is that first of all, as I'm playing in the beginning, I want to make sure that I have enough the spacing on my warp yarns is appropriate. I don't want to look like I have like bald patches. You know, as you change the spacing, sometimes that can happen. And I also don't want any spots to be like so close that you can only see the warp. I want to make sure that you can always see both the warp and the weft as I go through it. So I'll just weave a little bit. I'll see you. I'll see you what I'll see you. See, now I'm all flustered. I'll show you what I'm doing, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, I'm on this side. And I don't know how well you can see it, but there's really a huge variety of sizes of yarns here. As a matter of fact, this guy right here was hand dyed using walnuts. I think this came up when we were talking before, because we were talking about like how to dye using natural dyes, right? So we'll just do a few rows, and I'll show you what I'm working on. By the way, this shuttle I'm using is a ski shuttle. Have you guys seen this before? This is our cute little ski shuttle. You see that? I love the little shape of it. Here's what I find challenging is that if your shed space gets too small, you just got to watch that this guy isn't going to catch. If you have any that are kind of dragging, this little guy, ooh, it's quick to do that. And if that happens, you can always turn on its side so that this never catches, which on occasion I'll do. So you can always turn your shuttle so that it doesn't, the little like nose doesn't, I don't know if it's called that, but it doesn't catch, right? So that you're not constantly worried about pulling the wrong way on your warp yarns. Okay, so let's we'll do a little like this. Basically, it's just gonna be plain weave. I've got there's gonna be some like random other yarns, just real fine other colors, kind of randomly mixed in through, and those I might do a little bit of twill, just a little touch of twill. I think what's so kind of fun and what makes it challenging is that there's no set pattern. So I'm making it up as I go along, which is good and bad, right? It's good. It's good for the creative side of me. It's tricky because you can't plan it nearly as well. So yes, okay. I would do more, but the minute the camera's off, I have to think about how I'm orienting the runner. See, is that funny? As I was talking to you, I was like, wait a minute. I think I'm doing it upside down. I just started. So I think it's okay still. Okay. I'm sorry. That was a very weird demonstration, wasn't it? I apologize, folks. But when we talk about it next time, I will have my head on straight and I'll be like, okay, this is the way we're going. You know how this goes. Okay. So you guys jumped in with all kinds of fun things. Let's see. Okay, Dawn, we'll see when we see you. Okay, let's see. Dory says, thank you for all the table suggestions. Thank you, Dory. Jody says, I love your creative process. Thank you, Jody. It's failing me at the moment, but that's okay. I'll get back on track. Oh, this is a good question. Thank you, Mr. Tom. How do you wet finish something with such different textures and yarns? I'm not gonna. That's my answer. I know that there are some that would argue that you're always supposed to wet finish something, but I don't want to risk it. And because it's going to be a wall hanging, I don't think I need to. So I tend to be kind of a rule breaker when it comes to that. I don't wet if it's a mix of fibers, exactly what you said. If it's a mix of fibers and colors like this, I don't. I kind of always start with what is the end result? What do I want it to do? It's going to hang on a wall. It's going to be beautiful and hang on a wall and provide so much inspiration and love. And to do that, I don't need to wet finish it. That is my theory. Certainly, if you grew up learning from someone who was like, you always must wet finish, absolutely. I would say just be careful that you know how it's going to react ahead of time. If you know how it's going to shrink, if you know if it's going to bleed, some of those kind of things. Just be careful. You do you, Mr. Tom. Alex, ooh, nice question. What size reed are you using? That's a really good question. I am using an 8 dent because of all the crazy sizes, right? And I gotta be honest, there's a couple of my yarns, they're fat. They're big. I have them spaced at like 5 ends per inch. So I opted to go with a bigger dents in my reed, just so that I could kind of double up where I needed to, but the big ones would still have a little room to move. Thank you, Alex. That's a great question. Thank you. Ellen says, you're keeping it real. Yes, folks, this is real life. Me thinking through that I might be making a mistake right now. It's okay. It's all good. Carrie says, no apology needed. That's weaving life. Joyful. Thank you, Carrie. I love that. Yes, that's exactly right. Carrie's exactly right. That is how it goes, is that you make some plans and then you get into it and you go, oh, crap, I need to adjust. It's all good. It's gonna be lovely. I like the way it's turning out already. It's just I'm gonna think that through. Okay, so here we go. What else do we need to talk about? We should talk about, I touched on the April Weave Along. Here's what you need to know. There is an entire April Weave Along overview page on the website. Feel free to go there for any kind of questions. Like I said, I'm going to do a Q&A video, which will help kind of clear some things up too. And the doors for the Facebook group will open on Monday. Woohoo! Okay, Jody popped in. She said, my daughter's tapestry weaver and never wet finishes. She's weaving on antlers this week. Oh, okay, that's so cool. On antlers. That is awesome. Okay, we may need to see pictures when she's done, Jody. Will you keep us posted? That's amazing on antlers. Yeah, so Facebook group will open on Monday. And I know, and I'll address this too in the Q&A, but I know a number of you are fabulous rigid heddle weavers. And I've had a couple folks be like, I work on a rigid heddle loom. Does that mean I can't do it? Absolutely not. Please join us. Even if you have a rigid heddle loom, we love the rigid heddle weavers. But for my rigid heddle friends, you know what I'm going to ask. The moment that the Facebook group is open, I'm going to ask that you chime in and give me your best suggestions for resources for where people can look up how to do herringbone on a rigid heddle. Because, I don't do rigid heddles. I love them. And I think the people that use them are amazing. However, I'm going to need, maybe I'll need to collect like a little rigid heddle council. Maybe that's what I need for this weave along. I need some rigid heddle experts that I can refer to. If you'd like to volunteer, put your name in the chat. I'll be reaching out because I'm going to need some folks to answer the rigid heddle questions. We love that. Carrie says, I did all the planning and prep for a machine knitted skirt, then realized I didn't have enough yarn. Oh, Carrie. Oh, we've all been there. Oh, feeling you, honey. Connie says, oh, she just got a book. Ooh, is it Crook Broad? I never know how to say it, by Debbie Greenlaw. Connie, will you keep us posted? Let us know how you're enjoying the book. That sounds awesome. Oh, yes. Okay. Jody's daughter is at Blushing Pine Fiber, who does tapestry. We'll definitely check her out. Thank you for sharing, Jody. That is awesome. So more about the April Weave Along coming up very soon. I hope you all can join us. Even if you don't do the project, if you don't do any project, the Facebook group and the community that we gather for that there's nothing like it. I promise. It is kind of think of like this vibe, but much more I kind of feel like I'm on stage, and the April Weave Along community is not like that. It is it's wonderful. So just trust me on this. Just come when the doors open on Monday. Just come on over. We want everyone to join us there. This week, as a handwoven experience video, is a new one all about broken twill threading. Now, you may be thinking, why do I need to know this? Because this is the threading for herringbone, which is the April Weave Along pattern. Dun, da, da, da. See how it all comes together. So also in this video, I not only talk about the broken twill threading, but also kind of how I look at threading for a pattern. And for some of you that may be like, I don't get it, there's dots, whatever, but others, if you're a visual learner, this can be really helpful. So if you haven't had a chance, go check that out and see if that helps you put the pieces together, because sometimes you just need to have someone teach it just a little differently and it all clicks into place. I totally understand that. So go check that out. Episode 119 of A Handwoven Experience. Let's see. Acting Creative Insiders. The Acting Creative Insiders, if you're a boat shuttle level or above, which I think is $10 a month. Yeah, $10 a month or more, you get a free copy of the instructions of my project for the April Weave Along, which is a very sweet deal because, of course, not only do you get the instructions, but you get all kinds of other fun little extras that I include every single month. So if you like that idea, if you like all the things happening in Acting Creative, come on over. There's always room for you. So, and then lastly, if you have yet to join the email community, I send out a love note every Wednesday and just say how I'm thinking of you and here's what's happening and just checking in. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we had comments coming in. Let's see. Oh, Crow says the Crockbroad book is wonderful. They do a lot a Swedish band Loom. Nice. She can do it on Inkle as well. Excellent. Jennifer, sweet. Don't forget to hit the like button. Always, right? Yeah. Jody says, so excited for the weave along. Can't wait to weave the same structure with everyone. We're excited, Jody. Woohoo! You know, Jody, did you guys put the pieces together? Jody's the one providing the yarn. Jody is like, I imagine you like night and day just winding yarn over there. We love that. Thank you, Jody. Thank you, Jody. Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Tanya says, thank you from a visual learner. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Always. Always. Yes. Let's see. Susie, what is it? Do you mean how do you get a design from books or a program like a weaving draft? Is that what you're asking, my dear? Here is what I'd recommend. The books will have drafts in them. Drafts always kind of remind me of reading music, like that kind of thing. And many of them will have like, let's see, here's like, this is one of my favorites right here is the Ann Dixon book. And it's just all drafts. It's all drafts. That's the whole thing. This is a weaving draft here. This little bit of it. Oh, I can't do it backwards. This whole thing, this is a weaving draft right here. And that gives you their visual instructions. There is, if you haven't tried that, Susie, if you haven't kind of gotten into that yet, there's a very good episode of a Handwoven Experience all about reading a draft, which is very, very handy. Yes. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I think we have run way over time. It's just so much fun. We have such a good time here, right? Okay, so here is the plan. Next Thursday, I'm gonna be right back here. I'm gonna have a better idea of what I'm doing though. How's that? Thank you for being patient with me. As you could see like the gears grind to a halt and go, wait, hold please. I'm doing it backwards. So I'll have a better idea. I'll have a better idea of what's happening on the Loom for next week. And we will have opened the doors for the April Weave Along. Woohoo! You'll get all kinds. You'll be sick of me by the time we're into it because you'll hear lots from me, I promise. I'll keep you all posted as to what's coming next. And yeah, it's going to be wonderful. Crow says you get a lot of slack and some warp threads on a standard loom or rigid heddle. The issue is one shed is used twice. Is this for the Crookbroad Crow? Is that what that is? Susie says, thank you for a lovely afternoon. You're welcome. Thank you, my friend. I'm so glad you joined us. Okay, mark your calendars. First of all, Monday, Facebook group will be open. Come join us. And then next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. And we'll be right back here. We'll have our stuff together. All right, my friends, have a wonderful, fabulous week until we touch base next Thursday. Go do something creative, would you? Throw a shuttle, do a little something. All right, you guys, have a good one. Happy weaving.